So this is another one of those YouTube videos which I didn't plan. It's a Sunday and I'm just chilling and overthinking because that's what I like to do best. I love to overthink. I always motivate people and tell people not to overthink, but I'm probably one of the biggest overthinkers there is out there. Um, this is just my Sunday thoughts. We tend to we tend to overthink a lot about a lot of things. Just like I was overthinking about this video that I'm making right now. I overthought the whole process of making the video instead of just taking my phone. I have a very good mic. I have a laptop and just do the damn video and just see how people react to it. You don't even have to have people reacting to the video. The point of doing something is doing it so that you move on to the next thing. You just move on to the next chapter of your life. I've always wanted to do YouTube videos, but I've always held myself back. No one else was holding me back. It's simply me who was holding myself back because of just always overthinking the process of making the videos. Another very important thing is consistency. I think consistency is probably one of the major things, or probably one of the other thing after you've started. That's the other thing which is very important: consistency and growth within the process. That's also very important. If you're a content creator, you obviously have to get better at creating content itself. If you're an entrepreneur, you have to obviously get better at doing business. One thing that I've understood from, or one thing that I've learned from running my social media company, the social media company that I'm running, MPS Media, is how important it is to work with people. In business, you're always gonna have to work with people. There is no business which is standing without people. Most important thing is people skills. You have to have people skills. You have to understand people. You have to understand people at different levels also, because you have your people who are business owners. You have to understand how to interact with those people. You have how to hire also. You have to understand what do you need when you're hiring partners. Like when you are doing a partnership with an individual, you have to understand how to approach those people. So learning people skills is probably one of the most important thing in business, in anything. Actually, in anything, people skills very super important, in fact. So try by all means to put yourself in spaces which is going to force you to have those people skills, whether it's going to social gatherings so that you can be forced to interact with people. I find it also with myself, I find it very difficult to interact with people sometimes, but I've learned to have proper communication skills from selling, because I used to sell a lot. I think I've told the story like a million times. I used to sell for such a long time. So I developed the skill of talking to people and being a conversationalist and creating conversations when you are within a space. I learned that from selling, because when you're selling, you have to have stories, my man. You have to be someone who has stories to tell. You cannot just go there and just tell a person that you want them to buy this product, but you're not entertaining them. You have to entertain them. What's going on here now? Eh? So you have to entertain people as much as you like to be this person who's all about business. You have to also be entertaining. The biggest business right now is entertainment. The people who know how to entertain others, they are making a lot of this. Know how to entertain, understand how to entertain people and mix it with business. If you can entertain billionaires, imagine how much money they would pay you. If you can entertain millionaires, imagine how much money they would pay you. So understanding how to entertain people is going to allow you to make a lot of money. As I said, this video is unplanned, so hopefully some people are still watching. I hope some people are still watching. I have a problem with YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. I have a huge problem with YouTube. The consistency is not there, but I want to try and bring the consistency as much as possible. Um, I think the problem is actually, I don't think there is a problem. It's just me overthinking the process, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video. I love to overthink the process of making video. I'm looking at things which are not even there. I'm looking at the lighting. I'm looking at very small things. I'm a perfectionist. But the problem with being a perfectionist, you end up perfecting things in your head and you end up not doing them at all because you just want to perfect things in your head so much so that they will never be perfect. So if they will never be perfect, that means you'll never do anything if you're a perfectionist. Yeah. I remember this one time I was invited by this guy to record a podcast. I wasn't really feeling myself, but the podcast went smoothly. We're having a great conversation with this guy. And then at the end, I'm like, "Hey guys, like, how was that, man? Did you see? Is it fine? Is it gonna land?" Well, the guy was like, "Hey, no, the podcast is fine." I'm like, "Hey guys, no, man, we have to do another one." Like, no, my guy, that's you just being a perfectionist. The podcast is fine, man. It's fine. It doesn't even have to land, but you did it, yeah, bro. And that's the whole point of life, man. You just need to do things and just face the consequences at the end of the day, man. You just need to do things at the end of the day. You cannot sit and not do things because you assume that they're not gonna go well. Of course they're not gonna go well, but you have to do them at the end of the day. We have to do them. When going out to sell, you don't think that you're gonna sell anything. But are you gonna stop and not go and sell at all just because you assume that, oh, I mean, hey, people already know this product, so obviously they're not gonna buy. You're not gonna do that. So you have to actually go out and look for customers. You have to go out and interact with people, and that's how you find customers. That's how you find customers. Yeah. And that is just me recording this video, having no idea what exactly am I doing. But I just want to move forward, man. That's the whole point of life, man. You have to just keep on moving forward. It's not about winning. It's not about anything. It's just about the mindset to continuously move forward. That's the whole point of it. You have to consistently move forward. I watched this series called The Queen's Gambit. The main character there was facing this other kid, man. And this other kid is like, I'm 17, I'm already like a world champion, so I'm already done it all. I'm already the best. And the main character was like, so now that you've done everything at 17, and then what's the next step? Because now you're the close to being a grandmaster. After you become a grandmaster, what exactly are you gonna do after that? The kid sat down and thought for a bit, like, what exactly am I gonna do after winning? Because life is not about winning. It's about the consistency, man, of just having the mindset to keep going. I think the people at the top, actually, the people who always come out number one, those people have so much pressure and they mostly fail in life because you become number one maybe at a young age and you're like, and then after this, what exactly am I going to do? I think the people who win in life are your number twos, threes, and fours. The people who become number one, because now they don't have anything to chase. They don't have anything to chase. Or if you are a number one, have the mindset that life is not only about becoming a number one. Life is about just keep on moving forward. I'm trying to hit 10 minutes, so that's why I'm ranting so much. I'm trying to hit 10 minutes on this video. So just keep on moving forward and try and get better. Try and read as much as possible. Try and learn new things. Seek professional help also. That's also very important. I myself am trying to seek professional help. It's very important. Repairing those broken relationships with your parents, with your partners, just try and get better. No one is perfect, believe me. No one is perfect. No one is born perfect. No one is perfect. Even the people that you think are perfect, they are not perfect. So don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up about money also. If you are 20, between the ages of 20 and 25, and you're like, hey, I haven't done anything, hey, are you stressing? But my guy, what would you have done? Yeah, like, please tell me, what would you have done? Because in the first 20 years of your life, you're just trying to piece everything together. So that's probably not even your fault. But the second 20 years of your life is totally up to you. But the first 20 years of your life, man, you literally just got out of school and you probably went to university, you got a job, or you failed school, but it doesn't mean it's the end. Failure is not the end. Winning is not the end. Also, it's just about consistently moving forward. I hope this video helps, and I'm gonna try to do more videos like this, maybe like posting 2 times a week. I'm gonna try and just literally do videos like this, because the thing about YouTube is I try and create like the perfect setup so that videos can be aesthetically pleasing. Um, but I'm gonna try and record videos like this. I think it's much easier because editing becomes a problem also. Thank you. This is Ayanda Mbaso Mbulaze Mzalazka Mashobane, social media manager, a public speaker. I'm writing my first book. I'm working on it. I'm not promising anything, but I'm promising myself that I'm actually going to finish it, because the little promises that you keep to yourself and you don't keep them, they amount, man, and they become this gigantic failure. So those little promises, keep them. I promise you, life will become much better. And try by all means to not be addicted to things. I'll speak about that in my next video.